Tell me about romance.
What about it?
What does it mean to you?
I don't know, just, well, communication and understanding and two people being honest with each other and having a connection.
This is Captain Sweep, and I'm in the middle of the Twist and Shout Forest, Elphinstone Mountain, the Sunshine Coast, British Columbia and Canada.
We don't hate anyone, and we're not here to fight. We love everyone here. We love the loggers, we love the RCMP. We love the people who own the logging company. We love the people who approve the logging company to be here.
Well, we know that in my home city of Vancouver, 50% of humans in that city live by themselves. It's actually 45%. It's 45%, basically half of everybody that you see in Vancouver. They go home to an empty apartment, they eat dinner by themselves. That's fucking half the population.
Is it a lot easier to spot the wrong one these days? Like, how quickly do men show their character to you?
I think I ignore it too much when I see the signs that they're the wrong one.
The injunction was served. Red alert. Tomorrow morning they're coming in. Tomorrow morning we need 1,000 people at the barricades. We need people on the phones. We need people on the social media. We need everybody helping out tomorrow. Please.
We love Mother Earth. We love all of the animals and plants that inhabit this precious forest.
Yeah, so we got a problem. Because when people live like this, isolated to that extent, there's no way that they're gonna come out and care about something out front of their apartments. We know, studies have been done, that when people isolate themselves, they don't, by definition, they don't participate in the community.
Yeah.
And then I waste my time. I spend too long with the wrong guys.
What kind of signs?
Like on a first date, I felt like completely not engaged with the person.
Look at this beautiful forest. One of the last low elevation old growth forests. They want two guys want to log it down. Come on, people.
This forest cannot come back the way it was for another 5, 6, 7 human generations.
Their lives become increasingly and then if everybody's just thinking on just like literally they don't think past their front door.
Yeah.
Preserving the earth, forget it, man. Like, it's not happening. So we need communities. It's just like a baseline precondition to get anything done. Yeah.
Like not fascinated by them or not entertained or not enjoying it really at all.
This is the last remaining natural forest. We need it for our ecosystem. You think about climate change, you think the forest's gonna help? Yes. So come on down. Tomorrow, B&K Road. Be there.
The food and the medicines that have not yet been discovered in this forest do not have a chance in this clear cut anymore.
That's such an important thing to point out. It's like, what are the base foundations that without we won't have success?
Yeah.
And if we're not addressing that within our overall strategy, at multiple levels, we're not going to win. We're not going to do anything. But if we do it, we're going to have a whole new world.
Oh yeah. And then people are going to be drawn to that. Why? Because that's where community is. It's a social need that we all have.
Yeah.
Right?
But then, you get physical and intimate, and then it gets harder to walk away.
So why would you get physical and intimate with people that don't entertain you?
Sometimes they're hot.
I was first thrown in jail for supposedly being in front of a machine, which I wasn't. I was filming from 50 feet away, and the driver must have lied to the police, and they picked me up.
It's hard for us to understand why to protect the earth if we always talk about it in the context of what the earth can do for us. She has done so much for us, we can't even put it into words how much Mother Earth has done for us.
And so it's like, then there's a self-interested reason, just your own basic human health reason, right, for getting involved. right? And I feel like the message, save the forest, to a lot of ecologically autistic motherfuckers, that doesn't resonate.
Sometimes you think that they meet all the criteria. You know, they have money, they are successful, they look good, they have a nice car, like it's all these superficial things. So
You gotta look around, gotta see what's there.
We will never be out of debt to Mother Earth. Our bodies do not belong to us, they belong to her, and they belong to time. And it is our responsibility for our children and our grandchildren to take good care of ourselves. And that means taking good care of Mother Earth.
It doesn't, right? It's just like, whatever, man. I can get my food from there, I guess, or something. What? Like, whatever. It's a whatever. They don't know anything about it. They live in the urban city their whole lives, right?
you kind of ignore the things that really matter more.
But it is something that is crucially important for all human beings to realize, and that's we are under attack. And we're under attack by systems of oppression that have been in power for hundreds, if not thousands of years.
This tree that I'm sitting on, hundreds and hundreds of years it took for this tree to grow.
I know many of these people. Many of these people are my friends. They give no fucks. It's so desecrating.
You get swept up in like the idea of things and you want it to work, so you get involved.
And right now, we have the internet. We have the ability to communicate with each other, and we have the ability to start to share the knowledge necessary to understand what we're dealing with.
These trees are our teachers. They are the best meditators in the world.
What I have access to in the city. People in the city, a lot of them they got fucking nature deficit disorder. They just don't know of its importance, or they have never connected with it. It's just like they're weird.
You think you can change people or things will get better, but usually the first date is like a really strong indicator of how it is.
It isn't something just in one isolated place, and it isn't something in just one industry. It is across the whole world in many different ways. And each of us in different nations are approaching or dealing with this in a different way.
The teachings that this tree carries, it will no longer carry for my children. My grandchildren will not be here to receive the teachings of this tree.
And you see, like, there's a hole in them. People that are like that, of course, which is becoming an increasing number of the general population. And they try to fill it with people. They don't know that when you have a connection with nature, right? This incredible, like, nutritious, healthy, rich, kind of meditative, beautiful experience takes place. Like, they don't fucking know anything about that.
And then you get swept up in it, or you get seduced more, or manipulated, or you know, they play their cards more. Usually the first date is probably a really good indicator.
And we need to get together and share our information, our data, and our knowledge, and also our resources, and our time, our interest, our commitment, everything.
Because this tree, look at it. This is our grandmaster. This is our grandmaster. This is our teacher.
That's never happened to them, right? So they don't know what they're missing, and they try to fill that basic need that every human has for that connection with nature, with other people. And then they wonder when they get pissed off at their spouse or whatever, because there's so much social pressure, because they got to fill all those connection needs that they typically have with nature. It's just not fucking possible. So I feel like that's like a major cause of relationship dysfunction in the urban world. Yeah.
And just in general dating, what mistakes do they make?
They talk about themselves too much. They put on this facade. And yeah, they don't really try to get to know me. They don't care. They don't genuinely care enough to get to know me.
Our human species needs to defend itself. It may be from within, it may be from without, but whatever it is, we need to put our species on a good course. So stand up, Watch the videos, share the videos, participate where you are, and begin to realize that this is much more than anyone could imagine.
This is our teacher. We are not smarter than Mother Earth. The world is luminous, mysterious, miraculous. And in our ignorance, we are harming ourselves by doing this to ourselves. We are doing this to ourselves. What we do to the earth, we do to ourselves.